Welcome. Thank you for joining us. Today we are talking with Dr. Noelle Reid, MD, family practice physician, Jason Vallejos, an independent licensed insurance agent, and Rachel Grace, a community engagement specialist from Regal Medical Group. Together, they will educate you on helpful tips and information so you can be well informed about every aspect of your healthcare.
Welcome, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. It is my pleasure to welcome Dr. Reid and Jason. It is a pleasure to see you both. And I'm so glad we're having this conversation. Hopefully, this will help our viewers learn more about their healthcare options and make the best decisions for their personal needs. Welcome to you, Dr. Reid.
Thank you, Rachel. I agree. I feel it is my duty as a physician to inform the community about their healthcare options. I'm confident my patients will find this information both helpful and informative.
Absolutely. I can't wait to talk more about this. And welcome to you, Jason.
Well, thank you for having me. I'm excited to share my knowledge and guide our seniors to an easier and less stressful path to achieve the best health possible. I have worked with Dr. Reid and know how much she cares about her patients and the community, so she's here to share some additional information that's going to be really important for you today.
Great. So Dr. Reid, can you tell us a little more about your practice and your approach to practicing medicine?
Sure. I feel that it's important for me as a clinician to treat the patient as a whole. As we are multidimensional beings, we don't exist in just one state, mind, body, spirit. And in order to reach optimal health, you must address all aspects of self. So I do so by incorporating yoga into my practice and making it an integral part of the practice, as it does allow for us to do so. In addition to that, also the health benefits that it provides. So treating conditions, chronic conditions such as diabetes, high blood pressure, musculoskeletal concerns such as back pain, arthritis, and psychological conditions including depression and anxiety. All of these things can be used with or treated with the tool such as yoga.
That is so great, and Regal is so happy to support you and your practice. So now let me explain exactly what a medical group is and what we do. As one of the many benefits of being a Regal member and a patient of Dr. Reid's is that we coordinate care for you and your family throughout your healthcare journey. So you are never alone to figure it all out. This is especially helpful to our senior members because your healthcare needs might change over the years. That's why we have a dedicated care team who, if needed, will be by your side to work closely with Dr. Reid to make sure you have everything you need to live a healthy lifestyle and remain independent in your community. Can you tell us about your experience with Regal Medical Group?
So as a primary care physician, and certainly as a solo practitioner, I find it quite beneficial to be a part of a medical group such as Regal, because quality of life is not solely determined for my patients just based upon the prescriptions that I give or their doctor encounters that we have, but also all of those external factors that impact their health. So whether that be social or environmental, family dynamics, all of those things can impact. And so having a resource such as Regal to allow for me to offer those things that are necessary out of the office, such as transportation, occupational therapy, physical therapy, specialty referrals, or aid with housing instability. All of these things impact their health overall, and that allows for me to provide more holistic care.
And we know how important it is as a patient to feel your doctor and medical team can provide all your needs along your healthcare journey. Dr. Reid, what do you wish your patients did differently to maintain their health and lifestyle?
Well, what I try to instill in my patients is that their behaviors dictate their outcomes, right? And also acknowledging and addressing any possible barriers that may make it difficult for them to achieve their behavioral goals. This is where a licensed broker such as Jason comes in that can help them, guide them in terms of finding the right Medicare plan that fits their needs, allowing them to align themselves with the right doctor, as well as all of those ancillary services that impact their health overall and allow for them to live their best life.
Wow, there is so much to know and keep in mind. For example, the benefits of each plan change every year. So this could mean paying higher out-of-pocket expenses or miss out on great new benefits that might be covered by another plan. It can just be overwhelming. I'm so glad that we have Jason here to help us with this.
Of course, Rachel. When you speak with an independent broker like myself, I represent most of the health plans available to you. And the consultation is at no charge and at no obligation. The one plan fits all concept does not work for everybody. In selecting a Medicare plan, you are an individual with specific needs and healthcare issues. I can evaluate your conditions needs, and lifestyle to make sure you are enrolled in the right plan for yourself or someone you care for. Let's talk today. Just call the number on the screen for the consultation appointment. It could be one-on-one or over the phone.
So, given the current situation, what are the options for these meetings and consultations?
We have you covered. We can do phone meetings, video calls, or outside following all the appropriate guidelines. I always keep safety first.
Well, we have definitely learned lots of valuable information. Thank you, Dr. Reid, for joining us. It was a pleasure having you.
Thanks for having me.
And thank you, Jason, for sharing your knowledge with us.
Rachel, thank you for having me, and Dr. Reid for joining us. And keep us in mind, whenever you have any questions about Medicare, just call the number on the screen. We're here to help. También hablamos español.
And thank you for tuning in. Remember to contact Dr. Reid and Jason with the contact information on your screen. And we'll see you soon.